Ready? Action.
Action.
We'll start with refreshing the feet. So we come down and just refresh the feet. And then we put a little bit of anti-bac on. Okay, so we're going to begin with the back massage. So first of all, we'll take the stones out. Maybe select. Now, because these stones are quite hot already, I'm going to bring out a few to calm down. I'm also going to bring out Grandpa. Grandpa's going to sit on the sacrum. Then we'll bring out a selection of stones for massage. Perfect. Blocked. Start with Grandpa. So at this point, we're going to open up the chakras just very quickly. Don't take too long doing it. And then we're going to uncover. And oil up. Now for the video, it's going to be a shorter version of which you know what you're doing anyway. So for the video, we'll do a shorter version, but we'll get in on effleurage. The sufficient oil on. Bring on two. Just going to give them a quick dunk just to, if in doubt, dunk them, because you certainly don't want to be standing thinking, oh, I'm not sure. That's much better. I think that's much better. And then we're going to come on. Nice slow effleurage. Flip. I kind of look for the cold areas as well and heat up the body. There's a little bit of cold area around the hips sometimes. It's nice to heat up. Once I feel that it's delivered all the heat, which it pretty much has done, I'm just going to tuck two. Coming back, I'm going to reach for these two. Again, I'm just going to give them a very quick, just 1 second in and out, just to take that top heat off, because they are quite hot. They're beautiful. I mean, I really like this heat, but just if in doubt, keep them, give them a little dunk. Good for you.
Lovely, thank you.
Bless you. Okay, so you're well aware of the effleurage. Then I'm going to come and do, I'm just going to do a shorter version of it, just for the video, but I'm going to do working around the glutes and the hips and the obliques, and then if you do kneading up, just be careful going over the rib cage here, but you can do kneading up, or you can do a lift, whatever is your massage routine, because it's all about your massage routine, not my massage routine. Coming round the shoulders. Okay, I'll show you just on one side, just for time factor. So you do plenty of that, and then when it comes to, and then if once you've lost the heat, you can tuck that as well. So I just tuck below the breast area for ladies. I'm going to tuck here. And then I'm going to bring on, and I'm going to show you the piezoelectric. I'll show you working around the shoulder. So introducing with the back of your hand, coming on and working around the shoulder, around the scapula, trapezius. You can do a little bit of cross fibre. So I just put a stone down there, and I use both hands to work with a stone across the congestion that I'm feeling here in the trapezius.
That's really nice.
Thank you. Through the rhomboid, a bit of heat through the rhomboid. And I may take the more pointy stone, leave that one here, and I'm going to work in circles through the rhomboid, medial border of scapula. And again, we're working, really delivering the heat, although we are working with these techniques of cross fibre and point work. Essentially, we're delivering the heat into the area. Then to go that little bit deeper, we're going to do the piezoelectric. This is a good size. So you have the spine and the medial border of scapula. This fits in. This also fits in, but this is better choice. And then I'm going to push along the rhomboid and over the trapezius and tap. This is a piezoelectric. It sends a sound shock wave into the muscle fibres, into the fascia, stimulating the nerve fibres, stimulating chi and blood to disperse stagnation. And then once I've done that, I'm just going to soothe it over. Put that down here, soothe it round. We know that there's no stone on bone. So coming round, and I would do all of that on the other side, and you can configure it whatever works well for you. And then, well, they're still warm, but I'm going to just do a little bit of work around scapula and rhomboid. And I'm going to go and pop those back. I'm going to bring out a little stone for the neck, and again I just improvise all the way really. Turn the tank down a little bit, make sure that you're always looking after your tank and the management of the tank. And here little circles around the neck works nicely. You could do it bilaterally. I've just chosen this moment. I always ask the stones to show me how they would best like to work on this person. So sometimes it might be that I have, if I just show you as an example, I might have two and working bilaterally, but literally I work very intuitively, and I was just shown to work one stone. Yeah, and then you can also come up, the stones like to come up into the occiput, that's always a nice one. Working very intuitively. Perfect. Okay, and then an effleurage with my hands. An effleurage with my hands. And then it might be that I'm choosing to do the erector spinae. So I'm going to pick out two stones. And I don't spend too much time faffing around looking at what stones. I'm going to use a little dunk. Perfect. Coming down. And now I'm going to work either side of the erector spinae, either side of the spine. And if it's such that coming over your client doesn't work for you, you can come and do one side at a time. Okay, so working erector spinae. So as long as you've completed what you would usually do for a back massage, then you just work it with the stones. Okay, finishing off with an effleurage with the stones, and then also if you wanted to, which is a nice gesture to finish off with your hands as well. Okay, I'm going to remove the tuck stones, bring them back here, and cover up. So if there's anything else that you do, if you do this, you can get stones and you can work doing this. If there's anything else that you do in your massage routine, that sort of thing, these are just, I know that there's lots of techniques for massage, just incorporate with the stones into whatever feels right for you. Okay, and then we'll take Grandpa away for this section. So if you stop there,